When he made a report, I went to the station and, a lot of things unfold. He made a report that I assaulted him or abused him or whatever of the sort. Right? He said that I bit him and I pulled a knife on him. Okay? I did bite him. That's the truth. But why did I bite you? So we were in the house and I was on my phone speaking to my accountant and my lawyer. We were talking about a video that I was supposed to do as a promotional guide for them. I don't know how insecurities kicked in and he felt as if I was on the phone with somebody else, which he could have heard the conversation, but I went into the room, closed the door because my daughter was making out a noise and I was on the phone. That erupted in an argument, and from there a lot of things unfold. The night of the incident, this is where I learned exactly who he was. This is where I felt like he showed me his true colors. I was on the phone trying to talk and I could not get a chance to speak because of how disruptive he was, how much he was shouting at me, telling me that, I don't even know how to explain it. However, I was so upset I came off the phone and I went into my daughter's room and I was putting her to bed. I decided to text him and I was like, all right, I don't think this relationship is going to work out. I think, I'm done. And that made him really angry. He was so upset to the point where he came to the door, he started to shout. He started to tell me that I can't leave him. He hid my car keys. He hid the grill keys. He decided that I could not leave the house and I could not leave him. That erupted a lot of emotions. I started to explain to him that recently I found out that the devil was using somebody around me to try to get through to me. And I really think this person is him. And he went off on me saying that I'm saying he's the devil. And, a lot of stuff just happened in that one night. While I was putting my daughter to sleep, we were texting and I was telling, remove from the door, you're shouting, and I can attach footage in this video to show the text message, what happened, and all of that. But he came back to the door, he started to shout, he said he was going to kill me, and police have come to take up my body, and he started to call me all different kind of names, how much I'm a bitch. He dragged me. He said the worst stuff, and I was just there, putting my daughter to sleep until, I couldn't take it anymore, and I came out of the room asking for my car keys and the grill keys. He refused to give me them, and, we were face to face. He was still arguing with me until him chopped me. So I had to chuck him back. Him chopped me, chuck him back, and we started to fight. I had a friend on the phone that he had called to squash the situation. He was talking to her when I came out of the room, and while I was speaking to her, she was like, Giselle, take up the Bible, read a Bible verse, pray, got the devil in the house, and while I was on the phone with her, I took up the Bible and I started to read. The more I read the Bible, is the more he started to shout. He started to get angry to the point where he said he has videos and photos of me that he's going to release on the internet. So I started to say, no, give me a phone, delete them, delete the videos, delete the stuff. He's saying like, no, I'm not deleting them, And I'm like, where you get these videos from, whatever. He said he took them from my phone and my tablet. And we're there arguing over the videos and the things that he should have deleted, and it got physical. He grabbed me around my neck and I bit him. Bite him on his hand, because what else to do? If you're going to assault me, I'm going to defend myself. Me not gonna make no man put them hand on me and it just slide like that. If me go down fighting. So I tried to get the phone from him. I bit him on his hand. He ran to the kitchen. He took up a knife and the knife dropped from him and it scraped me on my foot. And I took up that same knife and tried to cut the pocket of his pants. Anyways, he started to tell lies on me that I wanted to kill him. I tried to kill him, which none of that is true. And he did nothing. He appeared as if he did nothing. He did not put his hand on me first. He acted as if he did nothing. He was just in the house calm and I was there erupting. I was there getting angry. And none of that is true. Anyways, I went back into my daughter's room after that and didn't realize that he had left the house until my friend called me and she's like, where's Chad? And I said, I think he's in the living room. And she said, no, him left the house. Then I went, looked on my phone. At the time, he had sent me his location prior, like months before, and I still had it. So I looked on his phone and I saw that he was at the police station. And I said to her, oh, I think he's at the station because the location is picking him up at the police station. And she said, all right, no problem, she'll call him. So she called him. I'm not sure what transpired, but then she said to me that she hung up. She spoke to him. Shortly after, I saw that he was heading back to the house. When he came back with police. The police said that he came to the station to say that I beat him and, you know, I should come to the station. I didn't put up any resistance. I went. So I went to the station and let them know that that is not true. I was defending myself and I told them exactly what he did. However, if people don't know, today I'm going to educate you. A police report is something that anybody can do. Anybody can get up and walk to the station, give a report, whether or not it is true, false, or have any credibility to it. Anybody can tell a lie on you by doing a police report. Once you go to the police station and report something, they are supposed to give you a receipt. They have to. But that doesn't mean it is true. So he went to the station, he made a report that I just attack him, bite him, and I almost attempted to kill him, which is not true. And, you know, that's where everything started. I was never charged. I never had a case against me. There was nothing against me other than him making a report. It supposedly supposed to go to court or whatever, and that was squashed, and that is that. That's